All right, you guys, so I got cut off because I have a 15-minute limit here. So let me pick up where I left off in that last video. I'm going to show you if I go to Wikipedia here and I type in texting, and then this comes up, right? And it gives you all this information. But if you scroll all the way to the bottom, look at all these sources, 180 sources. So first of all, that should tell you the Wikipedia, whoever did this Wikipedia page on text messaging really did their due diligence in terms of finding the research and making sure that the citations have been given, right? That's doing your due diligence when it comes to making claims or giving anything that involves information that's coming secondhand. And so you can see here, there's like PDFs here. There's lots of stuff, and you guys can just click on this stuff. 15 years of texting, text messages, a cultural phenomenon. And you click on it. Oh, and it takes me to this New York Times article. Awesome, right? And so you can find a lot of good sources actually using Wikipedia. So in this situation, I'm totally okay with you using Wikipedia to find sources, so on and so forth. Okay, so example topic. So now that we've talked about how do I evaluate sources, where can I find sources, let's go back to like an example topic. So let's say my topic is cell phone use in cars. Now, remember I said texting, and now I'm going to get more focused because texting was just too broad. And that research question I wrote the first time led me to think about this, which is essentially how do vehicle accidents result from texting? How can vehicle accidents resulting from texting and calling be reduced? So how can we reduce that, right? So, I end up writing a new research question to try to find more information. Now, I'm not saying you need to write a new research question, but you did write 2 different questions. That's what I had required you to do to try to give you more ability to find more information. Remember, you're not limited to those research questions, though. You may find more information outside of those research questions. Okay, so what if I was doing a person? So let's say I chose Jeff Bezos. If you don't know who that is, he is the richest man pretty much on the planet because he owns Amazon. So, research question, how did Jeff Bezos become a multi-billionaire, right? That would lead me to a lot of information about Jeff Bezos. If you're going to select a person, you have to get pretty specific on certain areas. Did they have a cultural impact? Maybe what makes them the most, you might want to make the claim that, this person is the best, singer in pop music. I don't know. It depends on the person you choose, but try to find a focus of what you can talk about in terms of that person. Okay. Now that we've gone through that, you're going to start working on your research and you're going to start finding sources, and you get all week to do that. This is not due until Friday at 10:50 a.m. The reason why you get the rest of the week to work is because we're meeting in small groups midweek. So make sure you know which group you're meeting in at what time on Wednesday or Thursday. But you have the week to work on this because some of you are going to start with one of your topics, and about a day in, you're going to realize you need to change your topic. And instead of having to come to me and say, oh my gosh, Ms. Song, I didn't get this done because I had to change my topic, I'm giving you the whole week to work on this assignment because there are going to be many of you that do choose to change your topic as you start to research and you're like, I can't find anything. So this is what the document looks like, and you'll find it on Schoology, and it looks like this. And so you put your topic here, text messaging in the car. I copy and paste my research questions here. And then I find my first source. You're going to copy and paste the link. So let's say this is my source. I'm going to copy. I'm going to then just paste it there, right? There's the thing. Now I'm going to create the MLA citation. So here's 2 links that can help you do the MLA citation. You might as well create the citation now. Right? So I'm going to go here, I'm going to create the citation, I'm going to copy and paste it in this box. Because when you give your speech, you will be required to turn in a works cited page. And then all you have to do is come here and copy and paste those links over and put it in alphabetical order, so on and so forth. Then I want you to say here, how do you know this is a reliable site or source? So I would go to this and I would say it has lots of footnotes and citations here, has a lot of statistical information. It was done at a legitimate research center. There is an author who is a research specialist and does projects. And so that's how I would know. And I would write that in there. So you will then type all that information here, like who the author is. You would just type all of that to explain to me why is it a reliable source, because you need to evaluate it. And then you're just going to copy and paste or type information, so you go to your article and I'm like, oh yes, I really want this information. It's going to be helpful. I'm going to copy and paste it. I'm going to go put it in here, right? You'll probably have lots of bullet points here and this will get longer and longer and longer, right? So the idea is yeah, you're copying, pasting, but that's okay because you put your citation here so you remember where it came from. And then you're going to do source number 2, same thing. Source number 3, source number 4, and source number 5. And so you will do this for all 5 sources. Each here where it says type or copy and paste your research findings here, it needs to be at least half a page worth of information. You want to get as much information on here as possible, so when you go to write your script to your speech, which we won't talk about till next week, you'll be able to just come here and find everything that you felt was relevant so you can start using it and incorporating it in your own words for your speech. Okay, so that's what that looks like. You can find that on Schoology. So just some reminders when you're finding sources, ask yourself, is it relevant information? Make sure you look at the date. Is it a reliable source? What bias is there? Answers your research question. Does it actually answer your research question? That's really important. So your homework is complete notes over your 5 sources by Friday, 9/25. And like I said, I'll move this over. You can find it here in Schoology where it says 2.1.2 research notes. This is where you'll complete this assignment. It's not due till Friday. So this is for the entire week. Yeah, if you have any questions, just let me know. Bye, you guys.